We are going to start tonight seated and meditation. So if you want to get settled in that space, you're more than welcome to do that. Yeah, the reflections. I could move, but I'm pretty comfortable where I am right now. The water is whipping. So yeah, we'll get started seated, and as people come on, join us in a seated place. So all right. Again, you can sign in on our Mind Body site. Visit our Balance Webster YouTube page. Erica Ebert has I have a YouTube channel as well. BalanceWebster.com, EricaEbert.com. Lots of yoga and meditation. So, all right, we're gonna get started. Actually, going to start my playlist. Started seated. If it feels better for your body to start laying down, you're more than welcome to do that. Just begin to, you can let the eyes close, they can be open. But just begin to notice the fact that you're breathing. Just this simple breath in and simple breath out. So just do that. Just notice the fact that you are sitting here and breathing. Maybe there are sounds around you that are taking your attention. So give the sounds your attention. Make that be the anchor. This morning in meditation, these words came to me. And so it is. And so it is. In many ways, it's like it is written, right? and it will be, and so it is. Those are the 4 words that guide our practice this evening. And so it is. When the mind wanders and drifts away, as it likely does, you draw your attention back to breath or sound, coming right back here to this moment. Feel the weight of your body against the earth. Feel the length of your spine. Tonight, just the simplest of messages. The use of these 4 words to guide the practice, and so it is. Let your chin start to draw towards your chest. And then lift it back up and lift the chin. So just a forward and back movement, chin to chest. Lifting up and taking the head back. And now maybe when you come forward, you also round the shoulders down. And then maybe when you come up, you lift the heart a little higher. Just moving with breath. A contraction and an expansion. To contract, to round, to expand, to lift, to open. The next time you're in the contraction, stay in this contraction. And then interlace your fingers, extend your arms out in front of you and stretch your arms forward. And now come all the way up. Keep your arms framing your head. Fingers are interlaced. Just look back. So do that. Contract in, round the spine, chin to chest. And then lift up and maybe the eyes look up. 2 more just like that. One more. Contract in, round the spine. And then lift up. Releasing the right hand down to the ground and stretch over to the side. And then coming up and the left hand down to the ground and stretching over to the side. And so just move a little bit freer maybe with your movement, just side to side. And these 4 words throughout the practice tonight, maybe when the mind wanders, or maybe when it just feels like a moment to say it, you simply say, and so it is. And come back to stillness with eyes closed or a soft gaze point down. Noticing the depth of your breath in and the depth of your breath out. Notice breath in And noticing breath out. And if there's a point where you begin to wander off, just come back. Take a few more full breaths in and out in this stillness. Re-extend the arms up on the next inhale. And as you exhale, reach the arms forward and make your way to downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, your feet hip bone distance, your hands shoulder width. And these words, and so it is, pose by pose, this just opening up to the moment as it's written, as it is here. And every time we open up to that moment as it is in this space, we come into this incredible opportunity to accept, to breathe into, to give space to. From downward facing dog, take a full breath in. And as you exhale, step your feet all the way to your hands. Open your feet past hip distance and catch your elbows with your hands. You might want to put a generous bend in your knees as you sway side to side, or maybe remain in stillness. Notice if the feet are turned out and make them parallel. Lift up and splay the toes to connect them to the earth. Take full breaths in and long breaths out. One more just like that, deep breath in. And on an exhale, release the hands down. Bring the feet back to hip bone distance. Halfway lift on a breath, heart forward, arms back. Exhale, empty out and fold. We're just going to keep doing that. Inhale to halfway lift, to stretch the heart forward, to reach the arms back. Exhale, empty out and fold. Just keep doing that. Breathing in to halfway lift. Breathing out to fold, creating this like melody of movement in the body. And so it is. Stepping into this flow, right? This river of movement as you lift up halfway and as you lower. And then the next time you're in a forward fold, stay there. Press down through your feet, rise up through your hands. Inhale, reach all the way up. And then exhale, empty out and fold all the way down. You're going to do that again. Inhale, press down, reach all the way up. Exhale, empty out and fold all the way forward. Now just do that. Step into this melody of movement where you press down and inhale, reach up. And exhale where you empty out and fold forward. Do two more just like that, to rise up, to fold forward. One more. To rise to standing, the arms reach up to frame the head. To exhale, fold forward. Now combine that, right? So inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Press down, inhale, reach up. We're just doing this one more time in this sequence. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift on a breath. And then step back to the top of a push-up and pause. Your knees can absolutely come down, but you're in plank. And so it is. This is where I am, right? And this is the way that it is. And so it is can mean so many things. That this is the path, that this is the place we're in, that there's a faith and a belief, that we've stepped into the flow of life. And here we are, and so it is. You're still in plank. Take a breath in. Lift back up to downward facing dog as you exhale. All right, take a deep breath in. This exhale and step, walk, or jump the feet to your hands. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, empty out and fold. Press down, inhale, reach all of the way up to standing. Empty it out, exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift on a breath. And with an exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank. And again, we're going to pause. Spread your fingers, feel broadening across your chest. Lift from underneath your shoulder blades. Maybe the knees are down. There is only to step into the flow of this river that is life right now, just to step into it. And so it is. Together, take a full belly breath in. And again, exhale, lift back to downward facing dog. From down dog, take a breath in. And as you exhale, step, walk, or jump the feet to your hands. Halfway lift on a breath. Exhale, empty out and fold. Rise to standing, press down, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Third time's a charm with this. Halfway lift. Step back to plank or modified and pause. Knees can be down. So as you are here, what happens if with a very gentle voice, the words you practice saying are simply these 4 words? And so it is. Nothing to do but live the life here, pose by pose to live the life. Take a breath that expands the entire body. This exhale, lower all of the weight of the mat. We're going to come in and out of cobra a few times. Take it your own pace. Inhale, lift to cobra, light hands, ease in the throat. Exhale, lower all the way down. So to your own pacing, come in and out of cobra just a few times. Cueing into breath. Maybe one more. And then through knees or through plank to downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, take a very full breath in. And as you exhale, step, walk, or jump the feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, empty out and fold. Rise to standing. Above the head, interlace the fingers. Stretch the arms up. Take a breath in. Bring the arms in front of you. Your legs are straight. Contract down, just like we did when we were starting. Inhale, lift the heart. Open up across the chest. Knees are straight. Exhale, contract in. You still have straight legs. Come up again. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, contract it in. This inhale, reach up, separate the hands. Exhale, fold forward, just easing in. Halfway lift on a breath. Exhale, plant the hands to plank or modified plank. Take a deep belly breath in. Exhale, let's lower all the way to the mat again. Come through to cobra on a breath. And through knees or through plank, lift back to downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, take a deep breath in. This exhale, step, walk, or jump the feet to your hands. Here we go, halfway lift on a breath. Exhale and fold. Rise to standing, press down, inhale, reach up, interlace the fingers, and then stretch up. The palms of the hands stretch up. A little change here. Inhale, arch up and back. This exhale, bring the arms forward again, but bend the knees to contract. Come up to straight legs. Inhale, arms reach up. Contract, bend the knees, round the spine. One more, just like that. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bend the knees, arms forward. Keep the knees bent. You're just like you're in chair. From here, extend the arms up. Chair. Now your hands can be at heart center. Your knees are bent. And so it is. That all of this, these poses, this sequence is just to be lived. And so it is. It's here. Mentally, we're the way we are. Emotionally, we're the way we are. As it should be, to live it, right? To live it. You're still in chair. You're good. Breathe. Take a full breath in. Exhale, empty out and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands to plank or modified. From this space, draw a full breath in. Your choice. Lower halfway or all the way. You know you can skip this, right? Come through to cobra or up dog. Head back to downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Exhale, step walker, jump the feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Feel the heat warming the body. Rise to standing on an inhale. Interlace the fingers, palms press up. And as you exhale, bend the knees and contract it in. Knees are bent, arms are extended, fingers interlaced. Now arms simply reach up. You're in chair. Pause. You're getting used to this phrase, and so it is. Feel the backside of your body liven up, expand as you breathe in and breathe out. And your next inhale, straighten the legs, arms reach up. This exhale, listen up, bring your hands back behind your head. Bend your knees back to chair. Take a breath in. Tap your right elbow towards your left knee. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. Inhale, lift and open. Right elbow, left knee. Inhale, lift it up. Contract it in. 4 more. Inhale to lift. Exhale, tap elbow to knee. Inhale, up. Exhale, contract it in. Inhale, lift. 1 more each side. Exhale, contract it in. Inhale, open up across the heart. Exhale, tap left elbow to right knee. Straighten the legs. Inhale, reach the arms up. Maybe swan dive. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift on a breath. Move through vinyasa, or don't. You can meet right back in down dog. That means you lower halfway or all the way. Cobra or up dog, back to down dog. From where you are, take a full breath in. Stay right here in down dog. Take a long breath out. Lift your right leg up straight behind you on an inhale. And with an exhale, place the right foot in between the hands. Stay on the ball of the back foot or lower the back knee. The arms are going to be similar to what we've been doing. So come on up into crescent on an inhale. And then interlace the fingers and stretch them up. So same thing we did before with 2 feet forward. Your right foot's forward, left leg is back. Take a full breath in. And then contract round the spine. Exhale, arms stretch forward. But your legs are in crescent. So again, inhale, lift up and open. Exhale, contract it in. Inhale, lift up, open up across the heart. Exhale, contract it down, arms press forward. Now come all the way up to crescent lunge on an inhale. And make your way back to down dog as you exhale. Always the option of through a flow or not. That's your choice. When you make your way back to downward facing dog on an inhale, lift the left leg up behind you. Exhale, press the left foot in between your hands. Place, my gosh. You're in crescent lunge. On an inhale, reach the arms up, interlace the fingers, press the palms up, and then contract in the torso. The arms are forward. Left foot forward, right foot back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, contract it in. 1 more. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, contract it in. Good. Arms up to frame the head on an inhale. Make your way back to down dog as you exhale, always through a flow or never through a flow. or alternate, always and never, right? And so it is. When you get back to downward facing dog, on an inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, place the right foot in between the hands. Inhale, arms reach up, palms, fingers interlace, press up. Exhale, contract it forward, arms extend. This inhale, reach the arms up, separate the palms. Exhale, hands back behind the head. You're in crescent, your right foot's in front of you. Take a breath in and expand. Try to tap your left elbow to your right knee as you exhale. Remember, the back knee can be down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, contract it in. Again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, contract. Try to tap the left elbow to the knee. Come all the way up on an inhale. Move through vinyasa or step right back to downward facing dog. And so it is. This pattern shows up, right? You're breathing in and breathing out. When you get back to downward facing dog, on an inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, place the left foot in between the hands. Inhale, arms reach up, fingertips interlace, palms press up. Exhale, contract it down, arms reach forward, left foot's forward. Inhale, separate the palms, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands back behind the head. Take a breath in and expand. With an exhale, tap the right elbow to the left knee. Inhale, come up. Exhale, tap elbow to knee. Inhale, come up, stabilize that back leg. Exhale, tap elbow to knee. Separate the palms. Inhale, arms reach up. Listen up. Exhale, hands come down to frame your left foot. Step your right foot forward to meet your left. You're at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Rise all the way to standing. Inhale, reach all the way up. Move it all the way forward on an exhale. Open the feet past hip distance. Catch the elbows again. You're at a forward fold at the top of the mat. Notice your breath in and your breath out. And so it is. So many different meanings. And so it is. This is the life that we're living, and so it is. But then here is another beautiful way to look at this phrase. You already have all that you need. You already have all that you want. Right? And so it is. Everything that you have wanted is right here. Maybe it doesn't feel that way, right? And so it is. Like, before you see the manifestation of it, it is here. And so it is. You're still in that forward fold. And these words, and so it is, start to become a way in which you engage in life from a place of maybe deeper faith. And so it is, I am living like this, and so it is that all is written. It is all handled. All right, release your hands, bring your feet back to hip bone distance. On an inhale, halfway lift. Take yourself through that vinyasa flow or step right back to down dog, right? This belief, this faith. And then you move forward from a space of feeling. All right, and so it is. Every little thing's going to be all right because right now I have manifested it. I just maybe don't see it, right? Maybe I can't see it all. But something's happening in the body. Something's happening in this world. Lift the right leg up behind you on an inhale. And with an exhale, place the right foot in between the hands. Stay on the ball of your left. Inhale, reach the arms up, interlace the fingers, press the palms up. Exhale, contract in. You're in that crescent lunge. Right foot forward. Inhale, arms reach up, separate the palms. Exhale, hands back behind the head. Take a breath in. Tap the left elbow to the right knee. Pause. Bring the left hand down on the inside of the right foot. Stretch the right arm up. You're in a low lunge twist. Your right foot's forward. Your left foot's back. You're opening up across the heart. Stay in the twist, facing the right side of your room. On an inhale, lift all the way up. Ground down through your feet. Stretch through your hands as you exhale. Your right foot is forward. Your left foot is back. Flip the left palm. Inhale, lift, reach up and back. Make sure that front knee doesn't cave in. And as you exhale, take the outside of the left arm against the right thigh for a twist. In this twist, the back knee can be up or down. Start to broaden across the chest. Try not to like crank the chin up. Keep it in alignment with the heart. Breathe here. Yeah. You might not feel the strength or the possibility of holding here, but it's already there. It's within you. Stay right here. Another breath in. Another breath out. Come up to crescent lunge on an inhale. And as you exhale, draw your hands to heart center. We're heading right up to warrior 3. Unexpected, huh? Straighten the right leg, lift the left. Hands can be at heart center. Arms can be floating out in front of you. And so it is. Breathe right here. Warrior 3. You're balancing on the right foot at the top of the mat. The left leg is pressing back. The arms are stretching forward, or the hands are at heart center. Take a full breath in. And as you exhale, start to come up into tree. So you're balancing on the right foot. The left heel goes below the right knee, or the toes above, or the left toes can be down on the ground. But this time, bring your hands back behind your head. This will be familiar. So you're in tree, right foot down, left knee out to the side. This time, you're going to take your left elbow and just tap it down towards the left knee. Just a little leaning tree. Stay here, broaden across the chest. On an inhale, come all the way back up. Stretch the arms up. Exhale, left foot meets right. Bend your knees, hands to heart center, sit to chair. Hover your belly over your thighs. Take a breath in. We're going to twist to the right again, outside of the left arm against the right thigh. Hands to heart center as you expand across the chest. This breathing in and this breathing out. And so it is, right here. You're in twisted chair at the top of the mat, facing the right side of the room. And now you're coming to center. Straighten the legs. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, make your way back to downward facing dog through a flow or not. And then just pause. Maybe the eyes close. You can stay in down dog. You can come forward into plank, or you can pause in child's pose. Just softly say those words. And so it is. Notice your breath. Just a few more full breaths in and out right here. Start to make your way back to downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, on an inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, place the left foot in between the hands. Stay on the ball of the right. Come all the way up with a breath. Interlace the fingers, press the palms up, and then contract the belly. Reach the arms forward. Left foot forward, right foot back. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands back behind the head. Take a full breath in, and on the exhale, tap the right elbow toward the left knee. Bring the right hand down on the inside of the left foot. Stretch the left arm up. Breathe in and breathe out. Stay in the twist, facing the left side of the room. Lift up. You're still facing the left side of the room. Expand through the hands, ground down through your feet. Flip the right palm. Inhale, lift, stretch up and back. And as you exhale, take the outside of the right arm against the left thigh. The back leg is straight or the knee is down. And you're right here, just in this twist, elongating the right side of the body. The right leg is straight back behind you or the knee is down. Just noticing here this possibility of staying, that all the strength you have is within you. You just haven't seen it yet maybe, but it's right here. All right, on an inhale, come all the way up to center, unraveling. Exhaling, we're going into warrior 3. So you draw the heart forward. You're balancing at the top of your mat with your left foot down, your right leg lifted behind you. Noticing breath in and breath out. Maybe the noticing of shakiness, of strength. And so it is. Come into tree. Your left foot's on the ground. Your right heel comes below the left knee or the toes above, and the hands go back behind the head. Take a full belly breath in to expand, and on the exhale, tap the right elbow towards that right knee, opening up that entire left side of your body. It'll be important to remember to keep that nice and strong and lengthened. Come up to center on an inhale. Bend your knees, sit to chair. Exhale, hands to heart center. Hover your belly over your thighs on a breath. Outside of the right arm against the left leg as you exhale and twist. Left side of the body long. We stretched it out. And also the right side of the body. Draw the right sit bone back. Soften the face. Try not to let the chin go past where the heart is. Keep it in alignment. Notice breath in. Notice breath out. Come back to center. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, empty out, fold forward. Listen up, stay with me. Halfway lift on a breath. Exhale, as you fold, we're going to come all the way down to your bottoms. Feet straight out in front of you. My knees are bent. Hands back behind your head, sitting up really tall. All right, you guys doing okay? And so it is, right? So knees are bent, feet are flat. You're going to tap your right elbow towards your left knee, up and down. And then opposite, up, down. And so it is, abs. Keep your breath going. You're just twisting. Now really work on getting that leg up there, not so much making the elbow do all the work. All right, just a few more. Noticing breath in and breath out. All right, one more on that side. Good. Now, straighten the legs out. Arms are still back behind you, your head. From here, you're just going to twist to the side. So now I've twisted to the right. Let's do that again. I'm twisting to the right. I'm taking my left hand to the outside of my right leg and my right arm's back behind me. And then come up. And now I'm twisting to the left. My right hand is coming on the outside of my left foot, left arm back behind me, and then up. So it's twist, open, back here. So twist, extend, come back, and then twist center. I feel like Steph in this one. Not nearly probably as strong as our Pilates and fusion teacher, but just any combination of this. Twist. Good. Keep going. Just two more. One more. Okay, rebend the knees. You guys doing okay? And so it is. I'll scoot a little forward. You're going to roll back to a point where it feels like it's shaky, right? All right, and now the arms reach out in a V. And I'm going to take the outside of my right hand against the inside of my left knee and up. So it's more twisting from the torso. It feels like actually, instead of the outside of my hand going toward the knee. It's actually moving a little bit closer down to the ankle. So you're exhaling on the twist. Exhaling, twist. We're almost there. I'm hoping you're doing this and not just watching this. Although that's fine too. Twist, twist, twist. Okay, we're gonna even this out with a center crunch. So you won't see me. I'm gonna go out of the scene. You're gonna roll all the way down. And then my knees are bent, just regular little crunches up. Oh, you'll occasionally see me up, up. All right, now keep going. Just little pulses. Up, up. Keep breathing up. Press your feet down, lift. We're going to do 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, elbows wide. 6, 5, little crunches. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lay down, hug your knees into your chest, and make your way back to downward facing dog in a way that works best for you. And so it is. Here we are. How we doing? Back in downward facing dog almost? I'll give you another moment. All right, we're going to go through our sequence one last time. Here we go. Take a full breath. And that was our break, right? Take a long breath out. Downward facing dog. On an inhale, lift the right leg up behind you. Exhale, place the right foot in between the hands. Stay on the ball of the left. Inhale, arms sweep up, interlace the fingers, press the palms up to the ceiling. Exhale, contract it forward. On an inhale, come back up, extend the arms up. Exhale, hands back behind the head. Take a full breath in, tap the left elbow to the right knee as you exhale. Left hand on the inside of the right foot, right arm straight up, full breath in. Stay in the twist, come all the way up. You're still facing the right side of the room. Flip the left palm, inhale, lift, stretch up and back. Come into that twist outside of the left arm against the right leg. We're just here for a moment. Take a breath in. Take a long breath out. Come back up to crescent lunge. Inhale, reach all the way up. Head into warrior 3, top of the mat. Exhale, balancing on the right leg. Arms are reaching forward or hands are at heart center. Take a full belly breath in. Come up into tree. The left foot comes up into tree. Heel below the right knee or toes above. Hands back behind the head. Expand through the belly. Take a breath in. Tap the left elbow down toward that left quad. Come all the way back up. Extend the arms up. Inhale. Left foot meets right. Bend the knees. Sit to chair. Outside of the left arm against the right leg. I'm going to give you some time here. Maybe you want to fly this side crow. Maybe you want to stay in twisting chair. We're going to stay for 3 breaths. 2 breaths. 1 more breath in. Breath out from where you are. Maybe you have to land your feet. Inhale, arms reach up to stand at the top of the mat. Exhale, move through vinyasa or not to head back to downward facing dog. All right. You back in down dog? Take a breath in. Take a breath out. From downward facing dog, lift the left leg up behind you. On the exhale, place the left foot in between the hands. Inhale, arms reach up, interlace the fingers, press the palms up. Exhale, contract forward. Inhale, come all the way up, arms come up to frame the head. Exhale, hands back behind the head. Inhale, expand through the heart. Exhale, tap the right elbow toward the left knee. Bring the right hand down on the inside of the left foot. Stretch the left arm up. Take a deep breath in. Ground down through your feet. Take a deep breath out. Stay in the twist. You're opening up across the chest. Flip the right palm. Inhale, lift, stretch up and back. Come into that twist. Take the outside of the right arm against the left thigh as you exhale. In that low lunge twist, you're opening up across the heart, expanding through the belly. Really stable in that back leg. Come up to center on an inhale. Warrior 3. Exhale. Hands can come to heart center. You're balancing on your left foot at the top of your mat. Notice your breath in. Notice your full breath out. Deep belly breaths in right there at the top of the mat. Long breaths out. Come into tree. Place the right foot in tree. Hands back behind the head. Full belly breath in. Tap your right elbow to your right thigh as you exhale. Come up to center on an inhale. Arms reach up. Right foot meets left. Exhale, hands to heart center. Bend the knees and sit to chair. Hover the belly over the thighs. Take the outside of the right arm against the left leg. You've got time in this twisted chair to stay here or to side crow. But you're going to breathe here for 3. Breathe here for 2. Breathe here for 1. Land your feet if they're in the air. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, fold forward. Open your feet past hip distance. You're at the top of your mat. Interlace your hands to your low back. Keep your palms closed and maybe your arms straighten, but don't force that straightening in the arms. Let your head and neck release. And so it is. All of these ways in which we live our life, these 4 words, and so it is. And also that belief that maybe we don't see the manifestations, like maybe we don't often see our own strength, only to find out that it is there. And so it is. From your forward fold, take a breath in, take a long breath out, and now offering for you your hip opener, half pigeon, right? So you choose which version you go into. I know some people like the version where you can be seated, the outside of the right thigh against that left ankle. You can take this down on the ground, that half pigeon. You can take it here, back this way, right? Any way that right knee is the one that's bent, the left leg is extended either back behind you or, like I said, if you're on your back that way or seated. Start to give your hips an opportunity to stretch, to open, to ease. To take full belly breaths in. To soften the shoulders, long breaths out. Breath in. Breath out. Maybe you relax the face. Let the tongue fall from the roof of the mouth. Soften the space in between your eyes. I'm going to be here for a little bit tonight, so give yourself the opportunity to really notice the sensations. And so it is. We are here. Take 4 more full rounds of breath right here. And start to slowly make your way to this half pigeon pose on the opposite side. Maybe it's on your back, now crossing the outside of the left ankle against the right thigh. Maybe it's seated or the traditional variation. Just the soft reminder of these words, and so it is. If the mind wanders, you draw it back to breath, sound, and so it is, and this is the truth. The truth in this moment, the truth that maybe is unseen. There's so many different ways to look at this. Maybe some sort of meaning has come up for you throughout the course of class by the repetition of these words, and so it is. And your definition that rises is what's true for you, and so it is. That we have everything we need, maybe within us, and so it is. That we live the life in front of us, and so it is. Take a few more breaths where you are. For me, these words are words of trust. Trusting not only in the moment, but also in all that is unseen, because I believe there is truth in that which is yet to manifest. All that is seen and unseen. I'd like you to begin over the next few breaths to make your way to a stretch that stretches both legs. So don't move around too much. If you're laying down, maybe that's a stretch with both legs straight up. Maybe you take a standing forward fold. Maybe downward facing dog feels like the right way to stretch your legs, but give yourself a few breaths to stretch both legs equally. From where you are, you just notice the way these legs now feel, this body now feels. Start to make your way down to your backs if you're not there. And draw your knees into your chest and tee your arms out up to the sides. Let your knees fall to the right and turn your left ear down to the mat. And so it is. Let your knees come through center. Go to the other side. And the knees come to center. And let the legs extend straight out on the ground in front of you. And the song, and so it is, Shavasana. Notice your breath in and your breath out. Noticing the sounds around you, the breath within you. You are more than welcome to stay as you are laying down, or start to make your way to a seated position. If you're transitioning to that seated position, your eyes can be open or closed. And then you pause to take a breath in, and to take a breath out, and we'll just end the practice with a brief guided meditation. And so it is that we are here in this moment. And all that is in this moment is right here. All that we can sense with breath, with sound, this feeling of breath, this hearing of sound, these senses. There is also the unseen, and so it is. There are other senses, other ways of knowing. So as we sit here or lay here within the presence of breath and sound, there are other things to be known. There is faith. There is belief. And there is the knowing that the work that we have done and the work we continue to do, that the work that we have done and that the work that we continue to do is building, has built something for us. That is a truth. So we stay in our senses right here. And yet, we know there is more. And when the mind wanders off into thought, into worry, maybe, or fear, we come back to the sensations, that which we can touch upon. Because that which is really true does not live in that place of fear. So we anchor back. So it is. the eyes have been closed, you can let them slowly start to open. If you've been laying down, you can begin to make your way to seated. You are more than welcome at your own timing here to stay in this place of meditation, of anchoring back into these moments, breath by breath. We'll linger a bit longer together here, with eyes open or closed, seated, you choose. Whatever feels the most supportive of being right here. The words you speak become the house you live in. The light and the truth in me honors and sees that in each of you. Together we say, Namaste.